like अगर एक sentence होगा, you know what are personal pronouns, right? I, you, we, they, us. These are personal pronouns. So, good evening, Surjit. So there will be some questions जहाँ पे I, you, we ऐसे pronouns होंगे. तो we'll have to find out कि where to put which one. Like एक order होता है ना, first person, second person, third person. वो कौन से order में आएगा? We will look at this sentence, okay? So I'll just start sharing my screen. First, we will look at what are pronouns and its types, and then we will move on to some exercise. Okay. Okay. Can you all see my screen? I think it's visible. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we know what are pronouns, right? Pronouns क्या होते हैं? So sometimes say suppose I say that Aimi is a teacher. Aimi teaches English. Aimi is loved by her students. So instead of using I me over and over again, hold on. Instead of using I me over and over again, what I am doing, I am substituting this word with she. So she is a personal pronoun, right? Instead of saying I me over and over again, I am using she. So pronouns are words used in place of nouns to avoid repetition. Okay. Instead of saying Aimi bar bar, like Aimi is a teacher, Aimi is loved by her students, I'm saying Aimi is a teacher, she is loved by her students. Okay. And so pronouns are words used in place of nouns to avoid repetition and make sentences more fluid. Fluid matlab like water, okay, so that there is an easy flow of sentences. Understanding pronouns is essential for improving sentence structure and clarity. So you have to have a good understanding of pronouns, right? So your communication becomes more easier and becomes more clear. Okay. So there are various types of pronouns. Like there is a reflexive pronoun, then there is interpretive pronoun. Sorry, there is reflexive pronoun, then there is reciprocal pronoun, relative pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, interrogative pronoun, and indefinite pronoun. So today we will just look at personal pronoun because this is very important. You have to know, you have to have an idea of what is the first person, what is the second person, and what is the third person. Okay. So here you can see personal pronoun refer to specific people or things. Okay. So we already know personal pronouns are used for specific people or for things. They vary based on person, like first person, second person, or third person, and number. Okay, like singular or plural and gender. Gender, to masculine and feminine. Masculine and feminine, and whether they are singular and plural. So first person pronouns are I, we. Okay. Second person is you, and third person is he, she, it, they. Right. First person is I and we. My God, who was that? Who was burping so loud? Okay. First person is I and we. Second person is you. And third person is he, she, it, they. Okay. And singular. So I is singular, but we is plural. You is both singular and both plural. Okay. And plural is also they, because here we are talking about more than one people, more than one person. Okay. So we, you, and they are plural because we are talking about more than one person. Is this clear so far? People, is this clear? Okay. Vaishnavi responded. All right. Okay, so now you have to remember this, okay? Like this, though you have rectification won't help much, but still remember this thingy. First person, second person और third person में कौन से pronouns आते हैं? You have to remember this because this will come in use when you are doing sentence correction for pronouns. Okay? So first, second, and third person, very important है. Okay, now next we come to types of subjective case pronouns. Okay, so these are the subjective case pronouns, or they are also called nominative case. Okay, so don't be confused if you see nominative some anywhere in the exam. Just know that we are talking about subjective case pronoun. These are the same. Either nominative is used or subjective is used. Okay, so first up we have subjective case pronoun. Okay, so like we did know in the noun section में we did now what is the subject. So subjective pronoun में क्या होता है? It acts as the subject in a sentence. Okay. Subjective case pronoun में it acts as a subject in the sentence. For example, I, you, he, she, it, we, you. These are they, who. These are subjective case pronouns. Okay. This is very important. I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they, and who. Who comes in the case of interrogative pronoun. When we will study interrogative pronouns, at that point we will look at this example who. Okay. The subjective case pronouns, these are some of the examples. I am going to the store. So I am the subject here. So I is also the subjective pronoun here. Okay. He loves reading books. Again, he is the subject here. We will travel next week. We is the subject here. She is the best student in the class. She is the subject. They are planning a trip to Spain. They is the subject here. You should finish your homework. You is also the subject. And again, it. It seems like it's going to rain. It is the subjective case pronoun here. And again, this is a question. This is an interrogative pronoun. Who wants some iced coffee? Okay. Who is also a subjective case pronoun. All right. Is this clear so far? Okay. मतलब subject में हमेशा you are talking about the subject of subjective case pronoun में you are always talking about the subject of the sentence. Okay, the one who is doing the action. Okay, the one who is doing the action is the subject. So the one that will be used to denote that action will be a subjective case pronoun. Okay. Next we have objective case pronoun. Again, objective is also called accusative. Okay, so anywhere you see accusative, just know that we are talking about objective case pronouns. Okay, so objective case pronouns are me, you, him, her, it, us, them, and whom. Again, whom is a interrogative interrogative pronoun. We'll come back to this later. Okay, so these are some of the these are all the examples that are there in objective case pronoun. Okay. The teacher, the teacher here is the subject, right? Him is the object. So him will be the objective case pronoun here. Okay. Again, please hand me the book. Here, me is the object. You're asking someone else to do it for you, right? So you are the object here. Me is the object. They invited us to the party. Us is the object here. I saw her at the mall. Her is the object here. The coach congratulated them after the game. Them is the object. He helped me with my homework. Me is the object here. Can you give it to her? This is the object. To whom did you give the book? What is the object here? What is the object in this sentence? To whom did you give the book? Yes. Whom is the object here? Again, the professor whom we visited gave us valuable advice. What is the objective case pronoun here? Anyone? What is the objective case pronoun here? Us. Us is the objective case pronoun. She is someone whom I admire greatly. Again, whom is the objective case pronoun. Okay? Clear so far? I'll send this PDF in the group so you can have a look at it later. But so far, do you have any doubts regarding this examples or is it clear? Okay, I'll move on to the next. It's clear. Okay. Again, possessive case pronouns. Okay, so what is the meaning of possession? Possession or possessive? What is the meaning of possession or possessive? Possession is used to show ownership. Possession matlab ownership. Okay. The car is in my possession. Matlab the car is under my ownership. Like the car is in my ownership. I own the car. Okay. So possessive case pronouns are used to show possession. That something or someone belongs to someone or something. Okay. So these are the examples of possessive case pronouns. My, your, her, his, its, their, are. Okay. Now always remember the difference between its. Okay. Its is a possessive case pronoun. Its is a it apostrophe s is a contraction. Contraction matlab two words are brought together with an apostrophe. Its matlab it is. When it is, it's a contraction. Okay. So don't confuse its and its. Okay. जब भी आई टी apostrophe s आएगा उसका मतलब होता है it is. So to shorten it, it is written as its. And its is a possessive case pronoun. Okay. Don't confuse this two. Alright. So these are some of the examples of possessive case pronouns. Just look at it. Just go through it once. My pen, hers, his, theirs, our, yours, their, mine, her, ours, its, your. Okay. So all the words that are underlined, these are all possessive case pronouns. Okay. All of these words that are underlined, they are possessive case pronouns. Is it clear, guys? Okay. All right. So just look at it. This one, it's not important, but I just thought you should know. So when people say now, like, matlab most common definition of a pronoun is something that is used to replace a noun. But is it so? Are we only replacing noun for the sake of it? No, na. We are using a pronoun to avoid repetition of that particular noun. Okay. So here this this thing comes into question, antecedent. So वैसे if you look at the common meaning of an antecedent, antecedent मतलब something that has existed before. Okay, it's a precursor. It can also mean someone's ancestor. Ancestors मतलब पूर्वज. Okay, so what is an antecedent? So in English grammar, an antecedent is one or more words that establish the meaning of a pronoun. For example, in the sentence, Amy missed the meeting as her car broke down on the way. So here, Amy, okay, it's a personal noun, okay, missed the meeting as her car broke down on the way. So if I wrote the sentence, Amy missed the meeting because Amy missed the meeting as Amy's car broke down on the way. So instead of writing Amy's bar bar, what I am using her. Okay. So here Amy is the antecedent of the pronoun her. मतलब her के पहले her तभी आएगा जब उसके पहले कोई होगा. So that कोई is Amy. So that person is Amy. So Amy becomes the antecedent. Okay. So if I just wrote her car broke down, so her is some person that we are referring to. Okay. So before that, before writing her car broke down, I can say Amy missed the meeting because her car broke down. I will not write Amy missed the meeting because Amy's car broke down. Okay. So Amy is the antecedent of the pronoun her. Her के पहले क्या आया? Amy. Alright. So these are some examples here. Sarah is the antecedent of the word her. Mark is the antecedent of the word his. Again, Lisa is the antecedent of the word her. Nina is the antecedent of the word she. Nina didn't make it to dinner as she got caught in a heavy rainstorm. Okay. Is it clear so far? All right. Mm, okay. Now we will move on to the next section. Okay. Mm, okay. Personal pronouns, do's and don'ts. Do's and don'ts matlab the rules that we should follow while figuring out which of the pronouns are in right order. Okay. Personal pronouns first. So we just looked at the example of what are first person, second person, and third person. Okay. First person में आएगा I, we, because you are talking about yourself, right? So you are the first person. Second person में I'm talking about you. So you are the second person. Third person में I'm talking about someone else. Okay. So he, she, it, they. These are the third person. Okay. First person I'm talking about myself. Second person में I'm talking about you. And third person में I'm talking about someone else. Okay, who is not in the who's possibly not in the picture. So they are called the third person. So the rule number one, okay, just look at this. This is very important. There is a section called wait, hold on, sentence improvement. Sentence improvement or phrase replacement. There's a section called sentence improvement or phrase replacement in your exams. Okay, so here you will be given questions like this. So these are very confusing when you look at it. My God, there are so many of them, so many pronouns. He, you, I, you, she, I, like that. So you have to know the correct order of placing this first person, second person, and third person. Okay. So this is important for sentence improvement or phrase replacement. Okay. So rule number one is in a positive sentence, if three or more than one singular personal pronouns of different persons are used together, then the pronoun order is 2, 3, 1. So this 2, 3, 1 you see here now, this is the first, second, and third person. Okay. Should I explain this again or is it clear? What is 2, 3, 1 here? 2, 3, 1 here is the first, second, and third person. So the correct order is like if a sentence is positive, positive मतलब वहाँ पे कुछ positive बातें हो रही है, okay? Like there is no negative aspect in that sentence. Like there is no mention of not or never. These words denote negative sentences, na? S- But here we are talking about positive sentences, okay? We are talking about positive sentences. So in a positive sentence, if three or more than one, so here one, two, three, यहाँ पे three pronouns है ना? If three or more than one मतलब you or I, okay? Singular personal pronouns, these are all singular personal pronouns. See, there is no they in it, na? There is no they or we in it. These are plural. More than one singular personal pronouns of different persons are used together. Then the pronoun order is 231. 231 matlab here he is what person? Third person. You is what person? Second person. I is what person? First person. So ये correct order में है क्या? Correct order to 231 होना चाहिए ना? Is this in correct order? Guys, is this sentence in correct order? No, this sentence is not in correct order because the correct order of the sentence will be you, he, and I played basketball after school. Okay. Remember, जब भी positive sentence आएगा ना, तो you always have to place the first person at the end. First person हमेशा end में आएगा. Okay. Second person will come in the first, and the third person will come in the middle. But when you are talking in about a positive sentence, the first person will always come at the end. So the correct order will be you, he, and I played basketball after school. Okay. So this sentence is important because exam mein you will be given this question. Okay. Improve this sentence, like correct this sentence. So if you do not know the order of this sentence, you know that this is a positive sentence. But अगर तुमको याद नहीं है कि इसमें कौन सा order आएगा, तो you will falter in this, right? You will not be able to get the question right. Your answer will be wrong. So you have to remember this order कि positive sentence जब भी होगा और उसमें सिंगुलर फर्स्ट पर्सन सिंगुलर प्रोनाउंस होंगे तो उसका ऑर्डर आएगा 231. ओके. Look at this question. You, she, and I studied together for the exam. Is this sentence correct, guys? Yes, this sentence is correct because it follows the order 231. Again, this sentence is correct. This is wrong. Look at sentence number 3. You and I worked on the group project. This is also a positive question. This is also a positive statement. Like you and I have worked on a group project. Is this in the correct order? Anyone? Is this in the correct order? Surajit is saying yes. What about the other people? Yes. Okay. Right. This sentence is in the correct order because you is what person? Guys, what is you? You is what person? You is second person and I is first person. So we said na if there are three or more than one यहाँ पे दो है ना. Here there are two people here, right? We are talking about two people, you and I. So you and I worked on the group project. This also follows 231. So here two comes first, one comes at the end. This is also correct. Again, you, I, and he watched a movie last night. Is this sentence in the correct order? You, I, and he watched a movie last night. No, why? Because two, one, and three आता है ना. It should be 231. This is wrong. This is correct. So what will it be? You, he, and I. You, he, and I watched a movie last night. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I find these things very interesting. See, this is confusing as well, but this is also very interesting. Like, you have to use a lot of your brain to understand कि कब कौन सा कब आएगा, है ना? Okay. She, you, and I volunteered at the event. Is this correct? She is third, second, one. This is also incorrect. It should be two, three, one. It should be you, she, and I volunteered at the event. Yes. You and I discussed the plans for the weekend. Is this correct? You and I discussed the plans for the weekend? Yes, this is correct because two and one. Yes. Okay. I and you visited the museum yesterday. Is this correct? This is incorrect because it should be two and one. Right. Okay. She, you, and I cooked dinner for the family. What about this sentence? This is also incorrect. She is third. You is, it should be two, three, one. This is also incorrect. Okay. So if you are given as positive sentence and you see that all of these pronouns are in singular form. So these are all singular forms ना यहाँ पे तो they या we नहीं है ना. There is no they or we in this. So अगर singular form में होंगे and positive sentence होंगे तो the pronoun order will be two, three, one. Will you remember this, guys? Will you remember this? So if a sentence is positive and if the pronouns are singular in form, then the pronoun order will be two, three, one. I mean, this will need some practice. Okay? Yes, this will need some practice, but it is very easy. Once you get the hang of it, you will see a sentence that sentence positive है, singular pronouns है, तो order होगा two, three, one. Okay? All right. Moving on to rule number two. Now here the sentence is negative. Okay, one more thing. Always remember the verb will always be plural. Okay. इधर तो एक भी एग्जाम्पल नहीं है but the verb will always be plural. Like is नहीं होगा, are होगा. Are और were होगा. Okay. No is. Okay. Now negative sentences. So when we are talking about negative sentences, okay, 1 minute. This will be also singular. Negative sentences and singular pronouns. So negative sentences plus singular pronoun, the pronoun order will be one, two, three. मतलब the idea is जब भी कुछ negative काम होता है ना तो you will always take the blame first. But if a positive if you do something positive ना तो हमेशा we take credit at the end ना इसलिए positive sentences में I हमेशा end पे आता है because you did something positive. So this is something that that you should take credit for ना. But when we do something positive, we always take credit at the last. We leave the credits for the other people involved and then we take the credit at the last. But when we do something negative, we always take the blame first. So that is the whole idea. Okay? Think about it like that. कि कुछ negative हुआ है तो मैं हमेशा blame first लूंगा. Okay? Okay. So the pronoun order is one, two, three. So in this sentence, I, you, and he have not broken. Okay, don't look at the sentence. It is useless. He, you, and I have not completed the assignment. What is he here? Is this sentence one, two, three in the one, two, three order? No. He is three, third person. You is second person. I is first person. So what will be the correct order? I, you, and he have not completed the assignment. I, you, and he have not completed the assignment. Okay, so this is galat. This is right. You, he, and I have not seen the movie yet. Like again, this is a negative sentence, not है ना, so something that we have not done. You, he, and I have not seen the movie yet. This is also this is two, three, one. This is also incorrect. You, he, and I have not seen the movie yet. It will be I, you, and he have not seen the movie yet. Is this sentence correct? I, you, and he have not finished the project. Yes, because this follows one, two, three. Okay. Again, okay. So I think this question was asked in one of the previous exams. This one was asked, I think. I don't remember exactly. Okay, you, he, and I have. This was asked in sentence improvement. You, he, and I have robbed the bank. Is this correct? Is this in the correct order? No. What will it be? You and he have robbed the bank. So यहाँ पे robbing a bank is something bad now. This is burglary, right? You and he. Yes, Vaishnavi. So here you are taking the blame first. Okay, you are the first person to take the blame here. So the correct order will be one, two, three. See, this is easy ना. It looks थोड़ा सा confusing in the beginning, but once you understand कि sentence अगर negative है, uh, pronoun singular in nature है, तो pronoun order will be one, two, three. Guys, is this easy or is this tough? No one has the confidence to answer क्या if it is easy or if it is tough. As for now, it seems easy. Yes, it will be. Once you get the hang of it, it will be easy for forever. This will need some practice, that's all. रट्टा मत मारना because रट्टा मारोगे तो भूल जाओगे कौन कब आएगा. You have to just know the concept very well. Concept को you have to solidify. तब तो you don't have to do ratta also. You'll just remember. Okay, now rule number three. Rule number three में क्या है? Plural pronoun. So far, yes, concept along with practice will help. Yes, that's right. So far we did singular pronouns now. Now we are moving on to plural pronouns. So plural pronouns में क्या आएगा? We, they, you. Okay, plural pronouns. Because here we तो मतलब multiple people ना. They also mean multiple people, and you can mean both singular and plural. Okay, multiple people, person. You can mean both singular and plural. But we and they तो they are always plural pronouns, okay? Now the thing about plural pronouns, okay? जब भी plural pronouns में if the sentence is positive or negative, okay? The sentence positive भी हो सकता है, negative भी हो सकता है. But the pronoun order will always be one, two, three. Okay? One, two, three. What is we? One, two, three. So the sentence is in the correct order. Is this sentence in the correct order, guys? We, you, and they? Yes. We is first person, you is second person, and they is third person. So it should follow one, two, three. Again, we, you, and they have not completed. Now this is a negative sentence, now. Not completed the task. This is a positive sentence. So positive sentence may it is following one, two, three order. So in this sentence, which is a negative sentence, what is the order here? We is again one first person, you is second person, they is third person. So is this sentence correct? Yes, this sentence is also correct. Right. Doesn't matter if it is negative or if it is positive, since it is a plural pronoun used here, since all the pronoun used here are plural, so it will follow one, two, three ka order. Okay. Okay, look at the next sentence, number three. They, we, and you have organized the event successfully. This is also a positive sentence. Is this sentence in the correct order? No. See, so easy to figure out if it is in the correct order or not, right? This is three, one, two. Not in the correct order. You, we, and they have not attended the seminar. Is this in the correct order? No, because you is second, we is first, they is third. This is also incorrect order. Mein. This is a negative sentence. Number fifth. We, you, and they have finished the training program. This is a positive sentence. करेक्ट ऑर्डर में है क्या we you they this is a negative sentence but again this is in the correct order we you and they okay again you they and we have traveled to New York this is positive is this in the correct order no this one negative sentence they you and we have not submitted the report yet see Vaishnavi is so fast to detect if this is a positive this is in the correct order or not right see so this is how easy this is all these examples are they is 3, you is 2, we is 1. This is also incorrect. Okay. So is this are these examples and concepts clear so far, guys? Like if you are given questions like this, can you solve in the exam without error? Because there will be negative marking now. You cannot afford to lose 0.25 marks. है ना? Yes, exactly. You cannot afford to lose 0.25 marks. Right? Okay. So practice, okay? Practice a lot. Like how you practice quants and reasoning, na? English grammar also needs a lot of practice. Only when you practice, oh, you will remember the rules. But if you do ratta, na, it will only stay with you momentarily. उसके बाद तो सब कुछ you will forget. Okay, now in this sentence, okay, moving on to the next one. In this one, we will follow the 2-3-1 order, okay? 2-3-1 order we will follow, okay? You, she, and I have finished the project. Is this in the right order? This is a positive sentence. पॉजिटिव सेंटेंस है और सिंगुलर है US 2-3-1 this is right she and you must clean her house she and you must clean her house is this correct she is 3 you is 2 this is also this is incorrect this is a positive sentence plus singular okay you he and I are eager for your presentation is this correct this is correct. Yes, you, he, and I. This is a positive sentence, singular. John and Mary should bring his tickets. Is this correct? Okay. Okay, everyone is saying yes. John and Mary should bring his ticket. Okay, let's see. This is correct. Okay. She and he should submit her reports. Is this correct? She and he, because here both of them are 3-3, right? So it doesn't matter. Both of them are 3-3. So it could either be he and she, or it could be she and he. In both cases, these are correct. Okay, so you all are saying that this sentence is totally correct, right? There is no error in this sentence. In all this 5 sentences that we've seen, there is no error in this. Guys, please respond. Are you saying that all these sentences are correct? Okay. So you have missed a major detail in this sentence. A major detail you have missed in this sentence. It should be their tickets. Okay. Yes, you have missed a major detail detail in this because see, you, she, and I have finished my project. My project is my right here. My का placement right है क्या? What it should be our project. Yes, Surajit, right. It should be our project. So this sentence is incorrect. Although the pronoun order is right, but in totality, this sentence is incorrect because it will be our project, right? Won't be my project. Again, ये sentence तो वैसे भी incorrect ही है. She and you must clean her house. What will it be? इसका correct order क्या आएगा? You and she. You and she आएगा ना? So what will it be? Here instead of her, what will it be? See, there will only be there if you are talking about he and she. He and she तभी आएगा there तभी आएगा if you are talking about he and she. If there is a you in this sentence, then the pronoun will be your house. Okay? You and she must clean your house. Do you understand, guys? There तभी आएगा when there is he and she. Because we cannot write his or her now. We cannot write his or her. In formal English, whenever there is he and she, we cannot write his or her. For formal English, we'll always have to use their. Okay? Next sentence. You, he, and I are eager for your presentation. This sentence is correct. Your now, this pronoun here is correct. You, he, and I are eager for your presentation. Okay? Look at the sentence here. Eager matlab to wait for something. Excitedly. Okay? Matlab to be excited about something. So here the context of the sentence is मतलब हम लोग we are very much in excitement. Okay? For whose presentation? For your presentation. Okay? So your will be the correct pronoun here. Now John and Mary. Now all of you said that this statement is correct. John and Mary should bring his tickets. Is his correct here? Guys, is his correct here? Is this the correct placement of the pronoun his? No, why? What will it be? We are talking about two people. John is a male, Mary is a female. Okay, let's assume that John is the name of a male person and Mary is the name of a female person. So what will it be? Yes, Surajit, it will be there. Okay, John and Mary should bring their tickets. Again, this may also you said that this is correct, but here it's her because here we are talking about two people now, so it will be there. Not theirs. Theirs matlab possession. When we put theirs, this is to show possession. Here we are not talking about possessive pronouns. Yes, Nivedita did, but she wrote theirs, okay? But theirs is used to show possession. Here we are not talking about possession. It won't be theirs report, it will be their reports. Okay? Surajit, is this clear? Okay. So see, that's how easy this is. See now, so we just looked at this example now. Basic explanation is in rule number 4. So when more than one pronoun is used as a common subject and you need to show possession, you use the possessive form of each pronoun separately. This is known as the possessive case. Okay. Again, he and she have their own responsibilities. Here, he and she are the pronouns, and there is the possessive form of the pronoun. We cannot write he and she have his own responsibilities. We have to use their. Understood? Here we are talking about two people now. More than one pronoun is used as a common subject. When more than one pronoun, here there is one pronoun he hai, एक pronoun she hai, is used as a common subject. So both of them are a common subject. Okay. He and she is not subject. This is not subject one. This is not subject two. Both he and she together are a common subject. यहाँ पे responsibilities is possession. Okay, so how will you show this possession? You cannot use his ना. His तो मतलब सिर्फ ये इसका he का responsibility है क्या? What is she doing in this sentence? So this is also her responsibility as well, right? So we have to use there. Did you get it? So he and she. This is a common subject है. They are not two different subjects. And they are used to show possession. So here responsibility ko they have to possess the responsibility na. So he alone can't possess it, right? She also has to do it. So when he and she are working together, it becomes what? Their na. It does not become theirs. It becomes their. Theirs will be when suppose the house is there or theirs. In this question, in this statement, which is correct? The house is there or the house is theirs? Guys, what is the correct option for this one? The house is there or the house is theirs? The house is theirs. Yes, right. The house is theirs, not the house is there. But when we are talking about a common subject, he and she, at that point we will use their. Okay? You and I should complete our task. Can we write ours task? No, na. We will write our task because here you and I is a common subject. Hai. You and I is a common subject. मतलब both of us together we should complete our task. Okay. We and they have our own opinions. We मतलब हमारे और they मतलब उनके खुद के अपने opinions है. Okay. So it will be R is the possessive form, showing that the opinions belong to both they and we. Okay. Is this clear? Okay. This is not clear. See, we and they have our own opinions. We cannot write we and they have their own opinion. Na? Their to matlab then I am only talking about they. Am I talking about we? हमारे और उनके अलग अलग opinions है. So if I write the sentence we and they have their own opinions, it will be an incorrect sentence, na? Because here two subjects are being talked about. We are talked about and they are being talked about. So it will be our. Our is the possessive form showing that the opinions belong to both they and we. If the opinion only belongs to they, then it will be their. But since they plus we hai, it will be our. Correct? Okay, cool. Hmm. In the absence of the pronoun I, the possessive form, ma'am, can you explain the rule also with the earlier questions? Which rule? Number three or number two? Oh, okay, with the earlier questions. Sorry, I got it, I got you. So she and you, huh? She and you is a common subject, na? They are not two different subjects. They are taken as a common subject. Taken as common subject. Okay. So when we are talking about she and he, so we will write not her or not his. We will write there. So, see what you just asked now, the answer is right here. In the absence of the pronoun I, the possessive form there is used. So, in this example, there is no I na, there is she and he, right? Agar I hota, then we would not have used there. But because there is no I in it, that's why we are using there. She and you is taken as a common subject. So, can we write her report or his report? Because here talking about the report of both these people, na? So it will be their report. We are talking about, sorry about my handwriting. We are talking about the reports of two people, subjects, he and she. So pronoun will be there. Okay. I mean, don't think about the rules in this particular example. Okay. I mean, if you come across a common English statement, she and he should submit his reports. You will know now this is wrong because here too we are talking about two people. So why are we only talking about the report of his? Why not her? So when we are talking about both his and her, we will use their now. Did you get it? Yes. Okay. See here also, John and Mary is one common subject, right? John and Mary is a common subject. So why are we only talking about John ka tickets? What about Mary ka tickets? She will go ticketless, kya? No, na. She also has to bring her tickets, right? So like I said na, formal English. Formal English matlab the English that is used in institutions or in offices, right? Seminars. Here we always speak formal English. Now, informal English is when we are talking with our friends. Now we use informal words. Now, like we use slangs, then we use contractions. है ना? We say na what's up and all that. So formal English में you cannot tell your professor na hey what's up, right? You will say hey how are you doing? So remember formal English में yes professor को you can't say hey what's up. They'll be like come to my office. I need to talk to you. Okay, anyway. So formal English में we will not write his or her. We will instead of writing his or her, we will use their. My God, this is such a mess here. I made such a mess in this. Hmm. So formal English में we will not write his or her. We will write their. Because banking the exam also follows the pattern of formal English. That's why we will use formal English. Clear so far, guys? Now talking about professor, I just remembered my psychological professor. So he used to come to the class always high, okay? Like he used to smoke up and he used to come to the class always high and his eyes were always red in color. And if there was even one student in the class, he used to still take our class. Okay, suppose class में एक ही बंदा है तभी भी वो मतलब he used to take the lecture. He would not miss the class. So I just remembered like we had such informal relationship with the professor. He was like really cool. But you don't often get to see professors like that. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Huh. Now rule number 5. Guys, is this too much for today or should I like stop here? मतलब आज कुछ ज़्यादा overload हो रहा है क्या? Or should we just look at rule number 5 and then just wind up this session? Okay, no responses matlab I will look at rule number 5. Enough for today, I think. What about the other guys? Nivedita, what about you? Let it be for today, ma'am. Okay. ঠিক আছে. Sorry. In the next class, we will look at. Hold on. We will look at rule number 5. Okay. And then we will look at other forms of pronoun. So this is a foundation course, right? So don't miss it. Because merely looking at the PDF won't help, okay? If you don't practice, if you don't attend the lectures and all, it will be very difficult to remember, okay? So don't miss your foundational courses. All right, next class ko we will look at rule number 5. Also, ma'am, I have a doubt. Can you explain sentence number 9 from objective case? Wait, hold on. Objective case. Wait, objective case? Oh, okay. Um, this one, the professor. Okay, so what is the subject being talked about? The professor. Okay. So whom? The professor whom we visited. So the professor is the subject here. Gave us. Gave whom? Gave us valuable object advice, right? So us is the object here. Here we are talking about the professor now, so we will not take whom into consideration. We will only look at the object here. We are the object. We are the object being talked about, right? Who are we talking about? We are talking about the professor. So the professor is the subject whom we visited, gave us. We are the object here. So this is an objective case pronoun. See, objective case pronoun has us in it, right? Nivedita, is this clear? Hmm. Because the professor is being talked about, so he is the subject. But who did he give this valuable advice to? He gave the valuable advice to us. So we are the object. We are taking the advice now, so we are the object. And who is giving the advice? The professor is giving the advice. So he is the subject. Okay, don't be confused with the home, that which is why I put this example, because you will tend to make mistakes in this sentence. The professor is giving the advice now, so he is the subject, and because he is giving the advice to us, so we are the object. Get it? Okay. All right. Does anyone else have any more doubts? Hmm, ma'am, us in the us is us the indirect object. Advice is the indirect object. What is he giving us? He is giving us advice. So advice is the indirect object. Advice is also a noun. Okay. All right. Okay, so for the previous class, I put some vocabulary, right? 16 to 30. I'll send this in the group. So what you will do is you will remember them. You will look at the meaning, and you will try to. Here is already a sentence here. You will try to make a sentence of your own. Okay. All right. Okay. There are 15 new words. Okay. Also, I'll mark here judicious, judiciary, and judicial. Your task is to find the meaning of these two words. Okay. Judicious, judiciary, judicious ka to is already given here. You will try to find out the meaning of judiciary and judicial. Okay. And हाँ इतना ही ठीक है आज के लिए तो. Okay. Alright. So I'll see you guys in the next class, which is tomorrow.